I'm not going to blow my trumpets and tell my achievements. I'm not going to tell you about medical sciences, how advanced, what is gastroenterology. Of course, gastroenterology, the word gastro means stomach, enterology is intestine. When beginning of my career, there was no understanding of gastroenterology. The first day of in my clinic, I saw 100 patients sitting in there. First time in Coimbatore. I was so surprised. I was very new to the city. How come so many 100 patients are there? So they mistook me at, I written at gastroenterologist, and that time the cooking gas, shortage was there. So I was expected to give cooking gas connections. This is how I started my career. So I have to create what is gastroenterology, what is endoscopy. My profession is, I have taken a special liking, passion, interest, and kind of venture, adventure. Go through the mouth and anus, wherever any opening I will go through that. I will find out your secrets. In fact, most of the people, I know the secrets. Sometimes they swallow coin and gold coin also, I will take it out and they present it to me also. One of the richest lady in Coimbatore happened, 2 a.m. I was woken up. So that the gentleman tells me, sir, my wife has swallowed the diamond stud. He was more worried about the diamond stud than the wife's health status. So I just told him that 2 a.m. No, sir, immediately. A diamond is known to erode the gastric mucosa. So I had to rush to the hospital. So the 2 a.m. very minimal staff, no. So they did not even take the address, they just immediately rushed to the endoscope. So I had only one nurse because early morning actually. So I did the endoscopy. I never seen a sight like that, like 1,000 sun in the stomach, SUN. And there was a glittering. So I removed the diamond stud. It was a fairly big one. There were 20 attenders were waiting outside the endoscopy theater. So I removed it. She was very particular not to be sedated. It's okay. That is her choice, and I was so good in the endoscopy technique. I can do without sedation also. So I removed it, and she was very curious to know what happened to the stud. She did not even ask me what is happening inside the stomach, whether she is all right or not. So I looked at the stud, and then I went there to wash my hands and came back. Guess what would have happened? Anybody? The woman with the diamond and the husband and all relatives, they have disappeared from the hospital. That is one of the, so what is the moral of the story? Collect the fees before the procedure. So I did not have the address, and I am just telling in the lighter sense. I never gave too much attachment to materialistic need. Of course, I need some money to live on. I need some small house to live on. I need at least 2 square meal to take to live on. Beyond that, I did not pay much attention. At least I thank God that she has given me an opportunity to remove the costliest foreign body from the stomach. This is how you convert your adversity into advantage. You convert your stumbling block into stepping stone. In fact, there was a saint who was going to the temple. He removed his chappal and went to the temple and came back. The chappal was the pair of chappal were missing. And the person who accompanied the saint asked him, why you are so upset? No, your chapel, the pair of chapel is missing. No, I am not upset for that. I am upset for the thing. I am a saint. I am upset because I given an opportunity to steal my pair of chappals to somebody. I should not have given that opportunity. As a saint, I should not have be wearing the chapel. So from that day onwards, he did not wear the chapel. So the moral of the story, you have to take it the other way. So that really the story inspired me so much. You disown many things and you will really get enlightened to get many things also. So I'm going to tell you, as I told you, I am not going to teach here or preach you all of you. I am not going to convert it as a moral class here. I don't want to convert it as a history class here. I just want to, I am older than you, you agree with me or not? How many of you don't agree? I am glad at 100%. This is one thing that 100% all of you agree, because when you come to the sensitive the age, everyone want to play. So I have little more experience than you or not. Yes. The more you say yes, then I can evolve my lecture. I am going to share some pleasant experience, some unpleasant, some rich experience I had in my life, so that it will be of some use to you, some benefit to you, and some motivation to you. This is what I am going to do that. And I am very glad that you made the student representative on the dais. For that you have to clap, no? Christian missionary, I salute always. I salute because they've taken two important things as the two eyes of a man, a person or human beings, health and education. We are all learning from them. Such a fantastic colleges. I see students from entire country are here, and Reverend Father, your organization has done a great thing in doing this education mission. It comes from my heart. Am I audible to you guys? Last row I am very particular, they will not go into sleep. There are some seats are available here, but nobody will come there, no? Okay, I want you to not to use a WhatsApp or the mobile phone here now. You can take pictures, but so I'm not going to preach it. Then what you are going to do, tell me. So you are not going to tell about medicine, advances in medicine, what is gastroenterology, and but for the diamond stud story you are not going to tell other things. So I am going to tell you that what is Dr. Jude asked me to talk on motivation. So I bring warm greetings from Med India Hospitals, Chennai. Do you need, who said, give me 100 young believing men and I will transform India and convert it as one of the best nations in the world? Who said? Swami Vivekananda. If I were in his shoes today, I would choose Dr. Jude as one of my lieutenant here. He is so disciplined, organized. You are all very fortunate. I have told him he is an asset to an organization right from the day I saw him, and he is methodical. He doesn't need supervision. Unsupervised sincerity is a very important qualification. And there is an advertisement, and fill it and forget it. Like that, give it to Jude, give you a job and forget it. He will perform it and tell you that. He will not tell you the excuses. He will tell you will do more than what I said. This is what the quality of Jude. So I readily accepted his invitation to address this gathering. I am very fortunate, such a huge organization, educational institute, I got an opportunity to address here. Dr. Jude asked me to talk on motivation. Now the first question is, Does motivation talk help you at all? Why we are wasting time? So all of us can enjoy tea and go back. But the fact that he is having 48th edition of Motivational Talk, at least he is convinced the organization consists motivation is very useful. We'll go very logically like that. Now second question is, sir, already I have listened to Motivation Talk, so can I leave the hall now? So many tempted. Anyone tempted here? No. The reason is, whenever I am in low mood, or I am not very happy, I am not satisfied with me, I am not very efficient, I feel so, I listen to the TED talk, or I listen to the motivation, I read lot of the achievers, how they failed it. More important is how they failed it, why they failed it, when they failed it, how they came out of the failures. That is the one inspire me. That means I already told you I am older than you. That motivates me. It should motivate you, logical or not. So now we are convinced we are not going to leave the hall. So we are motivated now, and now you tell me and how this motivation will really help us, and the reason why we recommend it very frequently. Why 48 hours? It is like taking a bath, taking a meal, taking a sleep every day. Do you forget, okay, I slept 10 days before, I don't need a sleep. I've taken food yesterday morning, I don't need a food. Like that motivation talks, wherever, whenever possible, whoever possible, they're going to give that, we should listen to that. So we need very frequent motivation. We need motivation, and whenever your enthusiasm is a little low, or you don't know the direction, or you are finding difficulty, we need to have the motivation. Sir, I have a question. When one of the talk I go, tell me, sir, I am motivated or not? So how do I tell that? Okay, I ask these questions. You have a game plan? No, you are not motivated. You have an idea to execute? No, you are not motivated. You have some ambition? No, you are not motivated. You have some goal to achieve? Yes, then you are motivated. Then if you have a goal post, keep changing your one from other and farther, then you are motivated. You get up in the morning with a determination, you are motivated. You go to bed with a satisfaction, you are motivated. If you don't have anything, then you are not motivated. So you are an ideal person to be motivated. Now please raise your hands. How many of you are motivated now? Already motivated? 1, 2, 3 more. So all the more you have to attend this class. The reason is you are going to get more motivated. Okay, so nobody can escape. And Reverend Father has closed the door there. He has kept the camera here, webcam. Where is this? So there, so you will take the attendance now. So you are now 1 hour or so, you will be a guide. I mean, you will be in kind of motivational room here there. Dr. Vijay Anand was motivated to receive me. So I interacted with him so much about the college. So now he is in the first row. See how he is sitting up. So my motivation has really helped him. And he is nicely dressed up with a tie, everything there now. He looks like another motivational talker now. So I am very happy motivation. Sir, you are telling about others' motivation. Tell me your definition of motivation. I am going to tell you. I will read it along with you. Motivation is getting inspired from success and failures of achievers to guide one person's life for your better future. How many of you want a better future? Only 2, 3 of them, they are not raising hands. They don't want any future. Everyone want a better future. So you need to have this is motivation. So need to know about what is motivation is very important now. Sir, you did not tell me your title of the talk. I am very confused. Godspeed and 37 seconds. What is that Godspeed? If you don't take the Oxford Dictionary, how many of you seen the Oxford Dictionary? What is the Godspeed means? What is that? Why is silent? You don't have dictionary at home? This is, you can see in the thing, this is a successful journey. Godspeed means successful journey. I add life to that. So successful life journey is Godspeed. So everyone wants to be successful. Their journey is to be successful. The most crucial age in anybody's life is 12 to 22. If your formative foundation is very good, you don't have any diversion, you have really made it your academic career very good, 12 and 22, you are the winner. You don't have to worry about at all. But any defect, any deficit, any kind of shortcoming, any kind of the lack of concentration, lack of focus in between 12 and 22, then you have to struggle throughout your life. I had done some research on those who work above 70 years as a security guard. So I asked him, how come in the retirement age you are taking a night duty and security? Sir, the commonest answer is, I wasted my youth. I did not concentrate. I did not pay heed to what the others telling me. I did not concentrate in the school. I went to the college, I was more loitering around and had a bad friendship. That is the answer came in. So those who are not good in the formative years, they are going to suffer throughout their life. How many want you to suffer like this? Nobody. So make sure that your formative years between 12 and 22. How many of you are within 22 here? Almost all of you. Only one person is just 24 years. I don't know why he failed. And the thing is 37 seconds. What is the 37 seconds? I want to keep a suspense on that. I'll tell you my last slide. Okay? You agree, madam? Right. Madam seems to be more interested in knowing 37 seconds now. Okay. So now I am convinced you are need to be motivated. You are not adequately motivated. We need to have motivation every day, like taking bath and taking meal. And I know my title, I explained my title, and what is the Godspeed and what is the motivation. Now, tell us, sir, how we can get motivated. There are certain essentials for motivation. The essentials of motivation, many, so many things are there. We can talk for 1 week seminar on motivational talk. Now, why it is now? It is an oxygen. Motivation is a food, is a fuel. It is the one driving force. It is the one take you to a higher level, make your family to a higher level, make your country at a higher level. That motivation. So don't you think this is very important? Motivation is once you are motivated, you are like the missile will be automatic, missile will be traveling. You don't see anything around what is happening. I have a goal, I have a aim, I have an ambition, I have a purpose to live, and I am proceeding accordingly. That is called motivation. And what are the essential of the motivation now? And I have selected few areas of motivation that will really help you. Fire in the belly. Fire in the belly is not like patient complaints, sir, I have a fire-like feeling here. That is acidity. So fire, that is different from this. When I am a doctor, sir, I have a fire in the belly, they come and tell me. So fire in the belly is the aim, the purpose, is the goal, is the ambition, is the one to excel, to remain head and shoulders above others, and to continuously excel yourself, and be very competitive, very the sportive, at the same time very competitive. This is called fire in the belly. So many people come and tell me, sir, touch me whether I have fire in the belly. No, you cannot touch and see. You can feel and see whether you have a fire in the belly. Fire in the belly, if it is inborn, right from the day you are born, like Thomas Alva Edison was, there was fire in the belly right from the beginning. There are some achievers like that, there are fire in the belly, you can have that. So if you are, anybody has got fire in the belly right from the birth, they may leave the hall. They don't need this talk. But nobody can do that. The reason is they themselves would not have understood whether they have fire in the belly. You need to have a wisdom for that fire in the belly. Many people come and ask me, sir, my son is very great. He's a brilliant fellow. He is intelligent. He is not motivated. He doesn't have fire in the belly. So what do I do, sir? Then I tell him, if the fire in the belly is not inborn, innate, and it is not original, it's coming on his own, then you can induce fire in the belly. Now everyone will be very enthusiastic to know that, okay sir, all of us are ready, and you induce a fire in the belly. How can you induce fire in the belly? Anybody? It's not lighting up and taking that. No? So the girl is very happy that the student that is lighting up like a no. You have to listen to the stories of the success and failures of that. In a prayer meeting in a church, the father was asking, who all they want to go to heaven? Everyone raised their hands. Everyone. But for one young man. The father was surprised. Everyone turned around him. I asked him, what is it? You don't want to go to heaven? No, sir. I want to become the president and I want to serve the nation. I want to serve the poorest of the poor. I want to serve the most underprivileged. Who said this? He had a fire in the belly right from beginning. Ultimately, he becomes the president. Who is that? Who said? Abraham Lincoln. Dr. Jude will organize some prizes for you and with the permission from Jude. Who said Abraham Lincoln? I am glad that you knew the story of the fire in the belly. In the press interview, somebody asked, if you die before independence, how will you proceed? The answer given by the great man is, I will be alive till independence of the country is obtained. And that is a self-confidence. That is not arrogance. And he was determined. He wanted to work for it. He wanted to keep his health also intact till the country got independence. Who is that great man? Mahatma Gandhi. So there are people like that. If you know the stories of that, then you'll be able to tell that. Everyone was mocking at a great scientist when he failed 100 times or more than that. You are not creating this invention. What is this? How you are going to start and all. So they were belittling him. Why you are not? He said, I know 1,000 ways how it does not work. Tomorrow onwards I will work on the way it going to work. I am not bothered it is burnt. My laboratory is burnt also. I got fired and this one. Who is that great scientist? Who is that great scientist? Thomas Alva Edison. Finally he discovered, invented electrical bulb. The lady went to the richest man in the city. I have 1,000 orphan children at my orphanage. Can you donate, sir? The wealthiest man in the city spat on the hands of the palm, over the palm on that lady, and she did not lose temper, she did not lose the cool, she did not get humiliated. She wanted to have a purpose. She was very clear she wanted to get the donation from this gentleman. And she said, sir, this is for me, what about for my children? And that man was really shaken. What is this kind of lady? So determined. She's got so much of great purpose. Then he gave a fat check on this. Who is that lady? Mother Teresa. So you are partly motivated this one. The general was addressing a conference of the soldiers. The lieutenant was standing next to him. Then the premier was talking that I see 1 lakh soldiers are here. The lieutenant comes and tells the general, says, sir, we have only 60,000 soldiers. Yes, rest of the 40,000 I am representing. That is the confidence he had. And he wins several battles. Who is that? Napoleon. So one man with the courage makes a majority. Now you agree with me that fire in the belly can be induced without lighting it? The lighting phenomenon is happening with these stories around. So you must keep reading, keep watching, keep listening, and a fire in the belly. Sir, I am very true. Now I have started feeling there is some fire in the belly. I also want to come up in my life. I want to do something for my family. I want to do something for my village. I want to do something for my country. I want to do something for my universe. This is in the fire in the belly. Number 2, sir, what is the point, sir? You are telling the second essential is achievement. How can I achieve? I am not a singer, I am not a dancer, I don't have major kind of IQ, I don't have, I am so short, and I am not fair, I am not having any gift at all. How can I achieve? I am an average person. I am not A. Rahman or Ilayaraja or Amitabh Bachchan, or I am not like Thomas Alva Edison, or I am not Abraham Lincoln. You are telling all the thing quotations. I am such an ordinary person. My philosophy is achievements of two kinds. Achievement in the perspective of critic, peers and the scientists or whoever may be think. For that you may lead some kind of the gift or talent. We are not bothered about them. We just adore them, admire them, appreciate them and learn from them. I am not here to emulate Dr. Edison. If I am able to do it, okay. But I appreciate him. God has created Edison. We are enjoying electrical bulb and we are very happy. But what is your achievement? And achievement for that you need to have all can be achieved. All are going to be achievers here. Not the Thomas Alva Edison alone, not the Obama alone, or not the Narendra Modi ji alone, not the Jesus Christ alone. They are all different cadre and different category maybe, but all should be achievers. How can you do this, sir? This is not possible. I don't have any talent at all. How can I achieve? I have fire in the belly. Yes. My definition of achievement is, a achiever is one who lives the fullest potential. Which you can do, I can do, he can do, they can do. But what is that? You bring out the best from you, in you and for the society. Is it possible or not? Is it possible? That means you should not waste time, you should not suck from the hard work. If you do hard work and the right attitude, I want to come up in my life. I want to achieve something. I want to bring glory to my village. I am the first graduate from my village. I am done for that. I will always appreciate who have achieved more than me. I am not going to compare with them. I am not going to emulate with them. I may try to emulate, but I am not going to be depressed by their achievement. I am very happy there is someone achieving more than me also. If you have that mindset, all are going to be achievers. My philosophy is very simple. This whole talk is for those who are not talented, those who are not gifted, those who don't have any kind of charisma or anything. And all of you should believe that you all can achieve. All of you can have induced fire in the belly. All of you can achieve. These two things are very clear. Then my rest of the talk will be very clear. Now, how many of you feel that I can also achieve? Please raise the hands. I am just noticing. If anybody doesn't raise the hands, I will motivate further. So now you are convinced all of you are going to achieve. When you leave the hall, you have the fire. You will be like a live wire. You will be like the atom bomb. You are all ready to achieve. You are all ready to achieve because you have induced fire in the belly. Whenever you are not motivated, you refer to some books, some TED Talk, something like that. Read some novels and everything, the fire. So what is needed for the achievement is hard work and right attitude. And one thing I am very proud of myself is, till today, till this moment, either I am useful for me or my family or my patients or my society or my country or to the world. This is what, without wasting 1 minute apart from the time I sleep. So if you do waste time, you will not get back whatever you wasted time. So this is very important. In the all can be motivated, all can have fire in the belly, all can be achievers. Now rest of the things it is we see. Contemporary status. What? Sir, I was a big sportsman in my school days. I was a quiz winner in my school days. I was a medalist in my school days. That's fine. That will help you also. That means you should have achieved more. What are you today? That is more. What is Jude is today is more important than what he was as a student, was doing PhD. That is important. That helped him to get the job. After that, what he has done it. So contemporary status, what you are today is most important thing. That is going to decide. No, sir, I was a brilliant student. I was a school topper. After that, what happened? I become a pauper. No, pauper in knowledge, pauper in character, pauper in this one. Topper becomes pauper is unacceptable. Pauper can become a topper. So this is what the important contemporary. That means you have to work on. If you do not move, you will sit down. If you sit down, you lie down. If you lie down, what will happen? Somebody will walk over. So you must always, the lion or tiger has to chase for the deer. But they keep running to avoid to escape from the chase. This is what life it is. This is what is called the survival of the fittest. Who said survival of the fittest? You are doing life sciences. Very good. So I am glad, Jude, I think Madam Elsie, you are doing a great job. They are answering. Survival of the fittest is so important. So all of you keep moving, running, walking, and in the spirit you have to do. That's a contemporary status is what my definition is. What you are today is more important than what you were yesterday, and that is most important for your future. Now all of you have given promise to me you want to have a bright future, and you all can have induced the fire in the belly, and all can be achievers. Now contemporary status, concentrate. Now the fourth important. The fourth important is what you are good at. Please concentrate. Don't jump from one thing to other. Jump from this one. You are a good singer, concentrate. If you are a good dancer, you are good in the computer mathematics, or good in science, good in life sciences, good in forensic sciences, good in this one, or good in PR. You are a good writer. You are good in language, that is going to be the future. If you are good in English, you can achieve. You are good in German language, you can achieve. You are good in French. There is a patient of mine who came, who was going to Japan. I asked him, why are you going to Japan? No, I learned Japanese language in 2 years. So what you are going to do there? I am going to teach the Indian children there in Japan. I don't have any other skill or talent. I am not a software engineer. I am a hardcore language specialist. Then what do you do? She is paid much more than a computer software engineer now. So I was highly appreciative of the 22 years old girl who went to Japan, because she knew that she is good in language. She knew that she can learn a foreign language. She knew that she can get a job in a foreign language. So don't demean anything, don't belittle anything. What you are good at, you concentrate on that. And after that you can, suppose your core area mathematics, after that you want to do something like this software, this one, all these things, maybe good in physics, you find out. Sir, I can't find out. You sit quiet and have a privacy space. You find out what you are good at, what your friends told me. Sir, I am good in only makeup. There's no matter. You will be a good interior decorator, or you can do this. No, it is a lucrative job. Now he is the, my doctor's son was always belittling his son. He was a photographer, just ordinary photographer. His wife was an interior decorator. So what these people are doing, I am a doctor, I am earning so much, and or I am doing good service and all. You two people are not doing anything. So they decided to have a neonatal photography session. So the pregnancy to the first year, they concentrate on the beautiful digital photography. That is the lucrative, attractive business now in happening. So how they converted? This lady was good in makeup. She read some interior decorating. This fellow was good in photography. He was just shooting the animals here and there and so then. So then he turned into that. Why not? Now everyone is trying to have one baby or two babies. So they become very precise. Not like our days when parents, they forget their children name also. And all. So how many children? Well, I had 8, sir. I don't know about now and all. So that kind of thing is not going to happen now. Only 1, 2 children. So photography, the pregnancy, this, that and all become very popular. So they learn. So I am done with the level 1 achievement. All of us should have level 1 achievement. Irrespective of that, your IQ is this much, your UQ is this much, or your you have health issues, whatever maybe. If you have fire in the belly, achievement, contemporary status, you are good at level 1 achievement. But those who want to go level 2, I have 3 levels of achievement. The level 3 achievement will be hunger and anger. You have a special quality for that. Steve Jobs was hungry. Who is Steve Jobs? Founder of Apple. He was very hungry. He, from his own quotes, I can tell you that when he was very hungry, in the Stanford University convocation address given, he was taking one full meal, only one meal, that too in ISKCON temple, because somebody was giving prasadam. Prasadam is so big, that is a sumptuous meal. He was surviving on that, he has written that. So hungry baby only will get the milk. You have to be hungry. Hungry means not for the parota, chapati or this one. Hungry for knowledge, hungry for achievement, hungry for passion, hungry for searching for your own passion, hungry for your interest, hungry for something you want to do different, hungry for something. That is called hunger. The anger for right appropriate anger for the right appropriate moment. When he was pushed down, Mohandas pushed down from the first AC coach, the train, that anger he converted into the freedom movement, and he becomes the Mahatma. So Mohandas Karamchand becomes Mahatma because he was responding to the anger. The anger of Martin Luther King Jr. gave the freedom for the downtrodden, gave freedom for the black in America. So if you have the right appropriate, the anger for something your friends are not doing, that anger is different. Anger appropriate for the social cause. If you have that, you can have a level 2 achievement. Value and self-esteem is very, very important. A complainer was in a village. He was always cursing God. Sir, I don't have any talent, I don't have any gift, I am not useful, and why God has created me? God is very partial. He has given so much of wealth to him, he has given so much of beauty to him, he is so handsome, I am nothing. So when a saint came to the village, so this complainer went to the saint. All these stories in Paramartha Guru, the stories you must read it, very useful. So the saint says, okay, I will take one eye from you, I will give you 1 crore. No, how can I live without eye? I got very good vision. No. Then I chop off your leg, I will give you 2 crores. No, I cannot move without the legs. Okay, I will take chop off your 4 fingers. No, I can't do any fine works. I will give you 3 crores. So what totally how many crores you want? I will take all your body here and there, parts and all. I will take your kidney. Nothing to do with the kidney stealing story here. Huh? There's a story here. So kidney I will give you 3 crores and all. Then finally he realized he is worth of so many crores. God has given so much. Good limbs and fingers, eye, kidney, everything is there. So he realized his mistake. So I have been endowed with so much of fortune, blessings here. So I don't have to worry about that. And he started working on what he is good at. So this is the story. A person was losing the pen every day. So he reports to the ace industrialist J.R.D. Tata, his friend only. So he says, I am missing all the time pen. Okay, is it so like that? Okay, come to my home tomorrow. So he presents a gift, actually a pen with a nib made up of gold. He tells him that this is the pen, the gold nib, take it. 1 year later, J.R.D. Tata meets his friend. He asks, where is the pen? He removes the pen, shows the pen. That means if you know the value of it, what will you do it? You preserve it, you protect it, you start performing on that. So you know the value of this, so important. People are worried about I don't have crystal ball to tell my future. Don't worry about that. Instead of that, you must have a glass ball and the rubber ball. What do you mean by glass ball? What will happen glass ball if you throw it down? It will break. You should not break your relationship. You should not break your family, friends, well-wishers, competitors. They are like glass ball. You must preserve it. They are there forever. Rubber ball, you can just throw it, it can come back to you. That is the work you can postpone this one. Does not mean you can take leave tomorrow. I'm just telling that rubber ball and crystal, the glass ball and crystal ball. So you should have a self-esteem. You should never feel that I am very tired, I am not handsome, I am not beautiful, I am short, I am not fair, I don't have that sharp nose like the other lady has got, I don't have the lips like the other lady. So this is not physical beauty. Physical beauty may be attractions for some time, and that may add an advantage maybe for a short period. But what is the beauty is, what is the definition of beauty is what you add to your physical personality is the beauty. That is the most important. All are beautiful and everyone is happy now today. All are beautiful, all are handsome, provided you had compassion, love, kindness, performance, and your ambition fulfilled. Everything you added to your personality, all are going to be beautiful. Sir, you are very, very good negotiator, sir. Now you are telling all I have fire in the belly, all going to achieve, all are beautiful, all are handsome. The life is like that. You have to that. What beauty, physical beauty, get it from your parents. That is not the only thing. What you are going to add from your hard work, your right attitude, right aptitude, what altitude you reach is the beauty. So now you have the value and self-esteem and personality. This is the personality. You should not be an academic excellence getting the degree or the medal from the Reverend Father or Jude. Okay, this is one part of your personality. How you deal, how you develop the leadership qualities, how your involvement in the prayer song, how you are going out of the way to help others. So physical personality, personality is physical, mental, social, spiritual and environmental happiness. You keep your environment also. Tomorrow you see a college campus, something is happening, report to the management, do some repair. All these things, the overall wholesome personality. This is what it is, the personality means. So it's not only. So you should have 5 Qs. What is 5 Qs? IQ, emotional quotient, social quotient, spiritual quotient and mental this one. So if you have that only, everyone should aim at. Some people are genius. Academically, he will not teach. He does not have any concern for others. He will not concern for any society, his society. Then that is not a complete personality. So you must develop a personality. My definition of personality is one should aim at a comprehensive, complete personality that should be wholesome with a unique individuality. Mr. Joseph is little different. He is very quite good, very considerate. Mr. Johnson is different. Mr. Sasidharan is, he is a guy who can rely upon. I can give a job to him. Miss Susitra, this is different. She is very, very possessive. She wants to do that work on her own. So that individual character also you should make it. Wholesome personality with unique individuality is my definition of good personality. Sir, I am done with the level 2 personality. Yes, fire in the belly I am doing, I am having the achievement all right, and my contemporary status is very good. That contemporary status is not what you put up in the WhatsApp. Now I am swimming, I am cycling, I am all this. That is different one. Your status of your knowledge, status of your the wisdom, that is very important. And you know you are doing very good at your work, and you have a value and self-esteem is very good, and you have the right hunger and a right anger, and your personality is very good. So all of you can achieve second level of achievement. The third level you have to work hard. There you can be like a motivational speaker maybe after 10 years, 20 years. How will you achieve, Subramani, how will you achieve third level? You achieved one step ahead now. You have come to the dais. So you are very eager to know what is the third level of achievement. For that, you have to know one important thing. What are the 2 important days of your life? Subramani is going to tell. Or what's your good name? Anybody who point out, now class is very easy, they always look back. Now I am pointing you first one. That is the disadvantage of sitting in the first row. Okay, I'll ask third row. 1, 2, 3. What are the 2 important days of your life? You. Yeah, you can make an attempt. Then I'll give you a clue. If you make an attempt, you get it, you are Mark Twain. You want to be the Mark Twain of Christi Jayanti College? Christi Jayanti College? Okay, 2 important. She wants to become. What are the 2 important days of life?
Learning new.
Learning new, very good. You are very practical. Then, anybody wants to help? What's your good name?
Bhuvaneshwari.
Bhuvaneshwari, want anyone help? What is the meaning of Bhuvana? Everyone should know the meaning of your name. The first thing is, for the name I can tell you what were your parents, how good, I mean not the kind of their attitude, why they named it. Bhuvana means, Bhuvan means what? Earth. So Ishwari means Talavi, the leader. So this is the leader of earth. You should have the pride for your name, whatever may be the name. Or there may be a character, or maybe a thing maybe in Bible or somewhere maybe there. So everyone should know. Bhuvaneshwari, you have a good friend. You can get the clue from somebody. You want to call your friend, or you want to call a 50-50 audience poll. Audience poll, computer G. Tell me what are the 2 important days of life?
The 2 important days of your life is why you were born, and the second day is you figure out why.
Who is that? So he is the Mark Twain of Christo Jayanti College. Oh, you are seeing my slide?
No, sir.
No, did you see my slide?
No, sir.
Okay. Then is okay. Even other is also, I will rate you as a smart boy because you have seen my slide and answering.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day why you find out why you are born. That's the most difficult. Why you are born, how can I say? I should ask my parents, sir. No, that is not the answer. Why you are born? Everyone has got a purpose. Everyone has got a kind of motive there. Everyone should realize that why I am born. I am born to be a scientist. I am born to be a mathematician. I want to be a social activist. I want to be become the reformer, and I want to become a great political leader or maybe something. Sir, how can I am so young? Already I told you, with a great difficulty I induce my fire in the belly. With a great difficulty, because you are telling me I want to achieve. But now most difficult question, what is the purpose of being born? And Buddha himself struggled for days and days to get enlightened why he was born. And he said, the unnecessary, the desire only the reason for all your sin. So for that I am not going to be the Buddha, sir. Make my life very simple. You tell me why I am born. I cannot tell you why you are born. You have to identify yourself. Sir, it will take time, years. Some people till death they cannot find out because they don't have any purpose. Purposelessly they are leading their life. See, he has got a purpose, he's got a purpose, he's got a purpose. Till that time, what do I do that? There's a nice answer by Arthur Ashley. If you cannot find out why you are born, you start where you are. You use what you have now and do what you can do. If you like it, you can clap this. I liked it. I loved it, this statement. Still, I may not know that I found out my way, the reason for my birth. I want to become a doctor. I never imagined that I will become a doctor. I want to become a scientist. I never imagined that I will become a scientist. I become a teacher. Okay, I love teaching. Okay, to some extent. Okay, I am a motivational talker. Okay, Jude has given this opportunity. I don't want to miss this opportunity. But I have given many talks like that. Okay, so I am. But what I do is I start from where I am. I use what I have now, but I can do what I can supposed to do that. If you keep doing it one day at a time, our madam will become a reformer one day, or you may become a scientist. He may become a social activist. He may become a journalist and contribute. All these things are there. Now level 3, do you find it difficult now? Then other next also difficult. Dream big. So that is very simple. Dreaming is different from fantasy. I want to be a king of some island and there are so many people are around me, so many people executing my orders. That is fantasy. I want to become the president of United States of America. If I am not born in America, I cannot become. That is the unrealistic dream. But I want to meet president of USA, maybe I can try and become. That is a dream. So you have to differentiate 3 things: fantasy, realistic dream, unrealistic dream, and the dream that does not allow you to sleep. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, but someday I have a mosquito bed, I am not sleeping, sir. That is not the dream. The dream really disturbs you. I want to do something, I want to perform something, I want to get that prize, I want to do that. I aimed at that. I had a dream to become the international quiz in medicine. I want to win, not for the prize or award. I want to make myself, prove myself that. I worked for 3 months, 12 hours a day. I started reading the quiz, how they conducted everything. I participated in the international medic quiz program and I won the first prize. That was the dream. You know what the award I got it? I never anticipated that award. But they said you can go to 6 medical colleges anywhere in the world. We'll take care of your travel accommodation. You get the best training in the world. That changed my entire life. Dream big. So this is what you have to dream. I was watching, when I recently went to Simla for a talk, I was watching a TV show by Amitabh Bachchan, Kaun Banega Crorepati. Some of you would have watched. So a young gentleman, middle-aged man who had come from a small village, he got selected. He was in the hot seat. Amitabh Bachchan was asking, you are coming from a small village. I am really appreciative of you that you made it to the hot seat and you are going to win the prizes. Congratulations. But I want to know, how did you come to the hot seat? He was fully in tears. Sir, I watched this program 15 years before when I was a student. I come from a poor family. I don't have TV at home. So I go to the shopping mall or TV showroom to watch your program. That inspired me. I take notes of this, all the questions. I go and read it. He showed a diary where he had prepared it. I worked for 12 years for this hot seat, he said. I think we should give a big round of applause for this gentleman. That is called a dream big. That is called a dream, aiming at the targeting that dream. That is called achieving the dream. So wherever you see stories, wherever you see this, you really should get imbibed. You really absorb it and act accordingly. So every day you are adding something to your personality and then you can achieve a dream big. You are what you eat, you are what you do, you are what you dream. So dream big, realizable dream. It is not fantasy, it's totally different. Your dreams may be too many dreams. I want to become a scientist, I want to become a journalist, I want to become a crorepati, I want to become the millionaire, I want to become a software engineer, everything, so many dreams. That will not help you there. You focus, 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 focus. What do you mean you focus? I want to become a doctor, okay, I became a doctor. I want to become a physician, I became a physician. I want to become a gastroenterologist, I became a gastroenterologist. I wanted to become a endoscopist. Endo means to see inside and to the tube inside. That's a new field. Jude will know that. 18 hours a day I was living, sleeping and breathing endoscopy, 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 endoscopy. My aim was, if I fail in endoscopy technique of this procedure, no one should succeed. That means I should be the best in endoscopy. Number 2 aim was, my complications rate should be within the acceptable international standard. These are 2 aims I had. In 1986 I had this aim. That really fetched me. I became the president of the Society of Endoscopy of India, American Society of GA Endoscopy. I became the international member. I have done 23,000 endoscopy procedure. So you may be a computer wizard. You must focus, 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 focus. That is the mantra you should have. That there is a thing, jack of all trades and master of none. No use. I would rephrase that sentence. Be informed of many trades, but master of one. You be a master of one, you will achieve extreme. After that you can change it. So this is what it is now. Focus is opportunities. I told you about Kaun Banega Crore, the opportunity. I told you about my own incidents of becoming opportunities. This one. Many people feel that, sir, I am in a village, I don't do anything. We don't get an opportunity. We don't. Nothing is there. Many people, they think, wait for the opportunity. Opportunity will not. You should not wait for the opportunity. You should create an opportunity. There are umpteen number of definitions for opportunity. That means there are so many people who have missed the opportunity meaning. There are more definitions, more quotes are available, means you have missed the opportunity. And what is that? This is, I want to read it along with you. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like Thomas Edison. The pessimist sees when Dr. Jude or our Reverend Father or Madam Elsie gives a job. Madam, this is not possible. We don't have fund at all. We don't have that lab test at all. So the pessimist students say that difficulty in every opportunity. She tells another student, Madam, we can get the cooperation from the other university. I can do this. So that is the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Sir, you are telling others the definitions of opportunity. What is your opportunity definition? I said, don't wait for the opportunity. Create an opportunity. And I was told that opportunity knocks at the door. So what you should do is, literally, you should believe opportunities are everywhere. Take the door along with you. Towards the opportunity. I am very aggressive. Jude has given this opportunity. I can always tell my stories a little bit or 10 minutes and go away there. I took 7 days to prepare the lecture. My people told me, why you are struggling so much? You already achieved. You are so and so. You have the status. You just go and present, just be there, wear a nice dress and go and just impress there and have lunch and come back. No, I don't want to do that. I want to exploit this opportunity for the benefit of the students. I want to exploit the opportunity to read more. I want to exploit the opportunity to create a new path for me. I may become a motivational talker later on. So opportunity, take the door searching for the opportunity. And literally not your home door. It's an invisible door. You take it, make sure that opportunity knocks at the door. This is my definition of, and this is what the definition. Opportunity is over. Father Reverend was telling, I was telling about story about MGR. He said, great people have humility. So once Amitabh Bachchan was walking, he was traveling in a flight. He was seated, a flight was about to take off. And he was at the peak of his career, Janjeer and Devar. How many of you seen the movie Devar? Old movie. No one wants to raise bigger than I will know their age. No, you would have seen from Netflix, no? Where? YouTube. Huh? Very good. So I am also aware of that. YouTube, you get all the old movies. So everyone was in queue, whoever the passengers, the co-passengers, they got the signature, and he was very full of pride and proudness, and he was really achieved everything. And he also comes from, he was also a humble person. And suddenly he got into the fame. Not suddenly, he calculated only, measured success only. He was so happy. And flight about to take off. And the air hostesses comes also get the autograph, and he shows very politely this, sir, we are very fortunate, and I can have this one, I don't have the cell phone now, that time. He is narrated by himself. There was an old gentleman was sitting next to him. He is a business class, only 2 seats are there. He did not even look at Amitabh Bachchan. But the air hostess was more humble, and with a great humility he served coffee also to that gentleman. Amitabh Bachchan was very curious. Whole flight passengers were got the autograph, but for this old gentleman, who is this person? He was very curious to know, but he was also reading a newspaper and novel. He did not even look at him. Flight is about to land. He could not control his the curiosity. So he looks at the old man. Sir, do you know me? Old man says, I don't know you. You just see this. His ego has been now totally. You don't know me, sir? I don't know you. Do you watch movie? I watch long back. I don't watch movies and all. Have you heard of Amitabh Bachchan? I heard somewhere, but I am not sure then. So he was so much surprised that a person in India can be there without knowing him. So he asked him, sir, may I know who are you? He said simply, I am J.R.D. Tata. I am J.R.D. Tata. Said, you are the first one who tried Air India. That's different. Air India flight. You were the first one drove the flight. Yes, I was the first one. You were the first one brought the steel industry to India. Yes, I was the first one. You read so much about Tata Group. Yes, I was the first one. This one. Then again he started looking at the paper. So Amitabh realized that there is always, you are the best, there is a person better than him also. There can be always better than the best. You believe it that, and humility. Even though he is a humble person, Amitabh ji, again he thought that he learnt a lesson, somebody can be better than the best. So have humility. Once you have humility, and this is what it is there. Hot blazing sun. You have achieved now. Humility, I am just coming to the end of my this one. Give back. What do you mean by give back? He was walking on a road, some other gentleman, not the J.R.D. Tata. And a hot blazing sun, you want to take rest. So he saw a tree, under the tree, he just took some rest and he walked again. He did not even bother to look around what is happening, everything. Most of us will be like that. What else you will think? Can anybody? Do any one of you think that, oh, I was really relaxed, I really relaxed under the tree? Do any one of you think that, who has planted this tree on the side of the road, which helped me in the hot sun? Without this tree, I would have had a heat stroke and would have died. Any one of you thought so? That means you don't have the attitude or aptitude for the give back. This is the moral of the story. So just because somebody has planted a tree, you are enjoying that. So what you should do then, this is what it is. Someone sitting in the shade because someone has planted a tree long time ago. That means what should you do that? You should believe that my quotation, this is, wherever TSC comes, that world existed before we are born. Do you agree with that or not? And we enjoy the contributions of our ancestors, the park, that tree, that fountain, this, are you enjoying or not? And the college was started in 1999. You are the beneficiary or not? If you are the beneficiary, what you should do? You all should be motivated with a clap. And world is going to exist after us also, you believe in or not? So what you should do is, hence contribute. That is my philosophy. So I want to tell you in a crude way, working for your need is average. I work for it, I earn salary, I take care of my family, they are educated, working for salary. Working for the known person is above average. For my family, my friends, my close relatives, I work above average. Working for unknown persons is extraordinary. What Reverend Father is doing extraordinary, because his whole thing is his family members he considers. He does not know you before you arrived it. So working for unknown is the one you have to do at a later part of. When you will do that, first 1/3 of your life is academic challenge. You concentrate. Second third of your life is the professional excellence. Concentrate on that. Third 1/3 of your life is retirement. No. Give back. Give back. Give back. Then you will get back many things. So this is the philosophy. And last one is propagate. What do you mean propagate? Wherever you achieve some profession, propagate. What I am a doctor. So I tell you 2 health tips to tell you that I am propagating my profession, not propagating my hospital. The 5 things can kill you. You have to be very, very careful. Accident. Don't travel unnecessarily. Safe travel, very, very important. Very important. Don't be in a hurry to travel. Today morning, yesterday he called me. Jude said, why don't you come? Am I coming today morning? Then I'll be rushing here, there. I'll be strain and stress on me. I'll come previous day, night and night. Settle here because I'll be in a mood to deliver the thing there. Number 2 going to kill you is immediately. You should not, no one should die. Accident, out of accident, or no one should die prematurely, no one should die all on a sudden. Sudden death, you should avoid that. That is bad for the family, bad for anybody. So infarction, myocardial infarction, that is a heart attack. So you make yourself very fit for that. This may not be appropriate for this audience because you may not know the value of the health, because you are all very health bubbling with all kind of enthusiasm, but this is a learning for future. When do you start your health workouts? When you are 20. You started aging when the day is born. When the day you are born, you have started aging. You must believe that. Atherosclerosis starts from the age, the moment you are born. Atherosclerosis is the vessel stiffening. Okay. And the vessel become narrow. You know that. So a heart attack. The third one is stroke. What's the point in lying on the cot like a vegetative? You are not able to speak, your limbs are paralyzed. All this happening because of the metabolic syndrome. What is metabolic syndrome? Obesity, hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol and high BP, all these things metabolic. So you should avoid that right from the day one. You must be very fit. You should not put on weight. Check your sugar, check your BP and check your cholesterol. Then you can lead a, and the final one is the cancer is a major killer. Obesity and cancer are going to be major killers. So obesity and cancer. Cancer, there are very preventive. So anyone above 40 should have a master health check. So this I am propagating my professional ethics. And this is with this, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that health by default is not guaranteed. I'm alright, I'm a teetotaler. No, health can be. Health is jeopardized by fault. This is my statement, my philosophy. Health by efforts only can be restored. So this is what I am propagating this. Sir, you have told so many examples how success mantra of yours. That is the success mantra of mine is, I started from a very, very humble background. I am the first doctor in my family of 5 generations. First doctor. I did not know anything about medical profession. So if you ask my strength, innovation is the key. Every time I want to do something different. Be different, do different, achieve differently. And I did not want to buy, my ambition was to not buy the Benz car or the Rolls Royce car, which I could have bought it, not that difficult for me at this part of the career. And my thing is not to buy a big palatial home and with the indoor swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool, indoor sports. I can do it, but that is not the thing. I can rather do some charitable work. So ready to start to achieve. You should be ready to start to achieve and work like a servant to live like a king. I want to live like a king, so I want to work like a servant. So this is very important. And compartmentalize. When I am talking to Reverend Joseph, I make a compartment that no one can influence on me. I want to talk to Jude, then I want to deal with the Jude, I compartmentalize. I want to talk to Vijay Anand, I will concentrate only on that. And a compartment with my spouse, my children, my employees, my patients, my relatives, everything, so that nothing disturb me there. And I have taken this talk, is a venture, I will compartmentalize. When I am preparing, nothing can disturb me. So that has been my strength, and I never be disappointed. I don't think Jude also would agree with me. I'll be the last person to get disappointment. You know why? I know that I am a believer of all efforts need not be successful. But to be successful, you have to make an effort. What's the point in doing, sir? There is no result will be there, and I don't want to do this. Uska karne mein koi fayda nahi hai. No, you keep doing it. So the first 5 will be my work rule. Has been my work rule. Then the success rule is, I became the best outgoing student with the 14 gold medals, and I made sure that success should go to my heart, not to my head, and make sure that should not extinguish my fire in the belly. I should not burn out. And I always take the door towards the opportunity. When all doors are closed, patient come and tell me, I have seen all the hospital, this is what it is, nothing can be done. But I always sit quiet and think. Wednesday afternoon is my day, thinking day. Not that other days I don't think, but that is the challenging cases I take and think there is a door open. The doors are not open, I break the wall and enter. So this is what the another success mantra. And routine plus concept. The routine plus concept is, I am doing a talk as suggested by Dr. Jude. Now, having prepared so much, I thought, why not I write a book on this so that it will reach a larger audience, not a profit motive. So that is a plus concept. When I do a live workshop for patients, why not I do for poor patient with the same sponsorship money I got? That is a routine plus concept. That has been my success mantra. And another important thing, whenever I ask Jude, how are you doing? What is your progress made? What can I do and all? So take the progress of the people around you or working for you, who worked for you. That is a nice quality you must develop. This is my success mantra, this one. Now, madam is asking, sir, you were not telling me 37 seconds. How you can come back again to say, madam, 37 seconds. My 37 years of my life ended in a pride moment of 37 seconds. And that was in a great memorable where Mahatma Gandhi also was in the hall earlier. Jawaharlal Nehru took the pledge, the freedom, this one, 1947, August 15. So the Radhakrishnan was there, and Rajendra Prasad was there, and all the honorable persons, and the first Prime Minister was there. That hall is called? Where is that hall? Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi? Delhi. So it is in Rashtrapati Bhavan. So this is 37 seconds. I watched the national TV, not because of national TV. That is the proudest moment I ever had. And the Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister watching, President was honoring, and the Home Minister was there, everything. And that is the grandest ceremony you can ever imagine in the world. And you are going to see the video. I hope the audio comes here.
Dr. Chandrasekhar Sheshagiri Degulwa, Chikitsa.
This is the proudest 37 seconds. It's an answer to the 37 years of my Godspeed. Everyone has got a Godspeed. Reverend Father had a Godspeed. because 1993 onwards he has been in this college when he was a brother and he has become a father. Dr. Jude was I was his co-guide, he was a student. Now he has got a Godspeed. Everyone has got. You will also have the Godspeed, provided you have all these essentials of this. I know you will be very ready with the rapid fire, but before that, I have a rapid fire for the great achievers. I am going to fire them. Okay? What do you want to do? The answer is, if you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. You like it? What you don't want to do, I want to leave the hall. Don't let your yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. What do you want to become? I want to eat lunch fast. I am not a product of my circumstances, I am a product of my decision. So this is the answer given by Stephen. Do you like it? How do you tackle criticism? No sir, I will leave the scene and that's the best way to tackle. A successful man is one who lays a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. This is David Brinkley. So I am my rapid fire session to my predecessors. You can ask after that. How do I compensate? Now Reverend Father is managing this big event, big college. There will be some shortcomings, bound to be there. How do you manage the shortcomings of others in my team? That's my question I asked him. A surplus of effort could overcome a deficit of confidence. That means I have to compensate for your deficiency, my team deficiency. Then only you become a leader. So this is what the answer is. Sonia Sotomayor. How can I remain in the limelight always? That's the one question everyone asks. Everyone wants to remain in the limelight. How do you want? Any answer? You seem to be very attentive right from beginning. So you please give concessions, sir. Don't ask me question. Okay. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Like it? So this is I want to remind. Sir, he always talks, he doesn't do. What about non-executor? This one thing really will put you so much in wherever, put you down or put you up or put you wherever you want. This Robin Sharma's statement is unbelievable. Ideation without execution is delusion. So don't only have idea. I have a great idea 10 years before. My God, that's the best statement. I really got it. This is all I got it while I was searching for my talk. Then why waste this? This is a byproduct. This is called a routine plus concept. The final one going to be, that is going to be the sitter. You will have a standing ovation for that. You know why? It has got a negative tone but positive impact. How do you want to die? Sir, you are telling so much about motivation class. How do you want to live? Okay. Now you are telling me how do you want to die? That is unfair, sir. Please remove this slide. I also thought so. When I read the book, in fact I am going to present that book to Dr. Jude. I have one book for you, sir, also. And how do you want to die? How can you answer like that? Death is not in my hand. I may die of a heart attack, I may die of cancer, I may die of accident. Already you told me I die of stroke or whatever may be the thing, or I die of aging. That is the commonest thing happens. What do I say that? The answer is, you must read that book, Die Empty. What do you mean by die empty? Okay, for that you have to answer one question. What is the costliest land on the earth? Where is it? Which city? Now you answer. You said Tokyo, huh? I heard it. What about you? Mumbai. What about you? New York, Manhattan. What about you? The one who answered the movie, you said, no? You saw Janjeer. Pakistan. Huh? What? Bank, huh? Paris. Okay, Paris, New York, Mumbai and Japan. The costliest land on the earth is graveyard. You like the concept, you know why? There are many people buried there without their dreams being fulfilled, without their wealth being appropriately distributed, without their talents being distributed or taught to somebody, without their skills being and taught to the who really needs it, and their wisdom has not been shared with anybody. Either they died because prematurely or they didn't have the thought. You take 20, 40 years, 50 years to become like this. If I don't distribute this, my skill, talent, and get a fear somebody will mimic me, emulate me, then they will overshoot me. How long? You are not, no one is eternal in this life, on this earth. If I don't tell me, I have taught all the endoscopy skills which have taken 20 years to learn. I converted a 23,000 procedure in 14 CD-ROMs and donated to all medical colleges there to shorten the learning curve, what I learned in 10 years, and Dr. Jude was part of it. And Sunday, Jude was part of it. And Sunday when I was sleeping, Jude will tell me, sir, you have to give audio. I still remember those things, you have to give audio and all. Because I was so tired, my voice will come down while giving the audio for that video session. So if you if you die suddenly, or you have not planned your death, so how can you plan your death? I'm not telling that planning of your death. You must share all the things you have possessed over a period of 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 30 years, 40 years, whatever may be the years. You must distribute evenly or wherever, whomever need it. This is what he is telling. So he says that don't die old. Die empty. That is the goal of life. Go to the cemetery and disappoint the graveyard. Disappoint the graveyard, he is telling. How forcible somebody can write it. And this has really motivated me. If it is motivating me means it should. So everyone should say die empty. And my last slide of the day is my own statement about how I want to die. Sir, don't talk about all these things, sir. You are very healthy. You looks okay only. And you need to give more talk and all. Those are all things. My statement is a successful person with the wisdom plans ahead his pre-death checklist also. There was a news in Times of India. You have seen it. Decluttering before your death. Clean your thing. Don't add the burden to your children. Don't add burden. I don't know whether you read it. That decluttering. Clean your home. Clean your thoughts. Clean your everything. And who more want to give it everything. Who more want to give your children, your wealth. Apart from that, you want to give charity. You want to give to this. Even your clothes. Nobody want to touch your dirty clothes after your death. Oh, father had this. Throw it up. This fellow is that. Always wear the same t-shirt. 24 hours and 365 days. Throw it off like that. So you don't want that insult to happen. Make sure that declutter a successful person and a pre-death checklist also. So it's a great opportunity for me. Reverend Father has given me. Dr. Jude has invited me. And this is the motivational talk. I want to make it as interesting as possible. And I am sure that all have the fire in the belly now. and that fire will help you to eat a sumptuous lunch also, and you will have that great thing about the achievement about everyone can achieve. Only thing you have to take care of your contemporary status and take care of what you are good at doing that. Have the appropriate hunger and anger, and have the value and self-esteem for you, and have the nice personality, and take care of the 2 important days of your life. Till the time you keep working on your dream big, and after dream big you focus on that, and once you are focused on it, search for an opportunity. Search for the opportunity, make you achieve something, and have that humility. From the humility you go for your give back. From the give back you propagate and die empty. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.